Logo, the Arc. Arizona. An orange swoosh. Text, self-advocate perspectives on the importance of COVID-19 vaccination. This video made possible thanks to the CDC Foundation. Together our impact is greater. Dr. Philip Williams. Veronica Eaker. Dr. Phillips on the left speaks with a Veronica on the right. Behind them a vaccine clinic runs. In the lower left-hand corner, a sign language interpreter is on a video feed.
I'm here today with Veronica Eaker. Thank you so much for joining me. We're here at a vaccination event. Thank you so much for being here with me today.
Text, were you nervous or hesitant about getting the vaccine?
Were you nervous? Were you hesitant?
Nervous.
Why?
Because I didn't know how it would react. Like, I would get a fever, and I have heard a lot of rumors about that.
Text, Dr. Gabby Fitchie. She sits and faces us.
When the conversation of the vaccine first started, and I'm talking like way back in the beginning, I may have been a little hesitant just because I didn't know much about it, and I know there was a lot of conversation in the beginning about this process being rushed, and the more I learned about it, the more I realized that wasn't the case.
Text, Matt Haie. He stands outside in front of a mural.
In my case, I was more concerned about, my concern was potentially getting the virus, so I was eagerly looking forward to getting the vaccine.
Text, Madison Latham, Sophie Stern. Madison sits on the left and Sophie on the right in front of the mural outside.
Yeah, so I have a disability, DS, and it was hard for a while for me to get vaccination, but my mom stayed up till like 3 in the morning and pushed to give me a vaccine, so I did.
Text, Larish Lamar. She stands outside in front of the mural.
When the vaccine came, we all got super excited because that meant that we were going to be able to actually be in the same room together in a different way.
Text, Julia Nickel. She stands outside in front of a mural.
When the vaccine came out, I was terrified of getting it. I heard all the stories, and I was really afraid.
Text, Leah Mapstead. She stands outside in front of the mural.
I was excited. For me, it meant that there was a way to avoid getting sick.
Text, Paul Costantini. He stands outside in front of the mural.
I wanted it right away. I wanted it so I wouldn't get sick, and for everyone else not to be sick and suffer, and to reduce the amounts of deaths.
So what did you do to kind of overcome that initial nervousness or hesitancy?
I talked to my family and also researched more.
And what did your family tell you?
That don't be nervous because you will help a lot of people besides us.
And I had to decide to do it because for my daughter. I didn't do it for me because I was too afraid, but I had to make a choice for her. And I think that's what this whole thing has been about, and the only way we're going to get through this is if we do the things we don't want to do, even if it scares us, to help everybody else.
It definitely made me more comfortable. I was one of like the first wave of people to get it here in Arizona because of where I work. So I got my first dose at the end of January. So it was like right when it was becoming available, and I didn't know what to expect necessarily, but I think the wave of relief that I felt was even unexpected.
I was a little nervous because I have a fear of needles, but it was honestly painless. And afterwards, I felt silly for being so scared.
What about side effects? How did you feel afterwards? Did you have any side effects at all?
Just arm soreness.
Okay. How long did your arm soreness last?
A week.
A week or so?
Yeah.
Went away, feel fine?
Yes.
The one I most remember was probably maybe a little bit of soreness in the injection area. I may have also had maybe a little some chills from I think the first vaccine shot, but other than that, I was okay.
Tired. I'm always tired every single day, so I feel like nothing to me.
So nothing even happened?
Nothing even happened. I was like, I need to sleep, and that's every day.
Text, Jessica Stom. She stands outside in front of the mural.
On the second one, I was a little sore.
Text, Manitola Badawi. She stands outside in front of the mural.
On the second shot, yes. I did stayed with Lisa's for a while. and I had fever, and I also had like stomach aches, like stomach pains, and that's why I stayed with Lisa's. And then I got better. Oh, and also I had a really huge pain on my arm from the second vaccine. It was worse than the COVID shot, but it was so worth it.
With my first dose, I had, my arm was sore, and then when I woke up the next day, I was really tired for the day. And then once I slept that off, I woke up the day after that and I was fine. And then the second dose, I had a really low-grade fever for a few hours, and that went away, and I was fine.
So, there's a lot of people who are really, really nervous to get the COVID vaccine.
Text, what would you say to those hesitant to get the vaccine?
What would you tell those people?
That they should put a vaccine on because they will save more lives and they will protect themselves and their family members.
I want Arizonans to get vaccinated so we can end COVID. I want to end COVID so badly so I can travel. I miss traveling.
It helps keep communities safe because you being vaccinated protects not only yourself, but everyone around you.
Text, what can you do now that you couldn't do before the vaccine? Haley Simon. She stands outside in front of the mural. She uses sign language. The interpreter video feed goes away.
Before I got the vaccine, I was really struggling with not being able to get out much because I'm a high-risk person. Now that I've gotten the shot, yes, I'm still careful, but I can do things like normal.
The sign language interpreter video feed returns.
I'm able to go to school in person. I'm able to do my musical at my school once my March stop promo. I can hang out with friends again. I'm actually hanging out with my friend tomorrow.
You're hanging out with your friend tomorrow. Is your friend vaccinated?
Yes.
Text, Justin Beta. He stands outside in front of the mural.
We can go back to normal. We can go with no mask, and you can go see people.
My advice to all of you, if you're unsure what to do, is do not let anyone or anything stop you from doing what is right for you.
Text, Davina Watson. She stands outside in front of the mural.
To protect myself and protect my family and my friends from my state program.
I'm at high risk getting COVID. I have DS, of course. I had a heart surgery when I was little, so I'm at higher risk than normal people are.
This is a reality that not a lot of people want to talk about, but we are sometimes discriminated against in healthcare and in situations like emergency rooms or different doctors or things like that. There's unspoken biases towards individuals with disabilities and snap judgments made on the value of our lives. And so if I could avoid that situation, I want to avoid it, and you should too.
Other than a sore arm, it's all good. And she gets to go hang out with her friends, and I get to do stuff too. So please, think about everybody else. Nobody likes doing masks, and nobody likes getting shots. But we've got to get through this.
Text, Jamie Moat. He stands outside in front of the mural. He reads from a paper.
I want all of us to be well. So if you haven't been vaccinated, get vaccinated.
Get vaccinated!
Get vaccinated! We're all in this together.
We are all in this together.
Logo, The Arc. Arizona. An orange swoosh. Text, many thanks to the self-advocates and advocates who shared their stories. Liam Apstead, Jamie Moat, Julia Nickel, Haley Simon, Jessica Stom, Sophie Stern, Davina Watson, Manitola Badawi, Justin Beta, Paul Costantini, Veronica Eaker, Dr. Gabrielle Ficci, Matt Haie, Larish Lamar, Madison Latham, Dr. Philip Williams. Special thanks to the actors and crew of Detour Company Theater. Larish Lamar, Artistic Director. Video shot and produced by Digital Sunrise. Marketing, Photography, Videography,